I said McDevils, everybody was like, ha, ha, ha. I said Taco Hell, ha, ha, ha. White Casket instead of White Castle, ha, ha, ha. So I went and looked up Popeye's chicken sandwich. Come to find out, they have over 40 ingredients in the Popeye's chicken sandwich. 32 of them were man-made chemicals. And I said, well, let's see what Chick-fil-A has. Well, black people got an emotional attachment to this Chick-fil-A spot. So when I said Chick-fil-A, over 50 chemicals in the chicken sandwich, over 40 of them were man-made chemicals. I said, so hell, this is a dope sandwich. So they really are flipping birds over there. Inside of beef, there were 21 drugs pumped into cows that were harmful to the human body. This was in the 60s. Because these drugs are in the meat, that you become addicted to it. I even was told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And they were trying to get you to buy the cereal that they was producing. We find ourselves suffering from illness and sickness unnecessarily. The oldest man in the scriptures named Methuselah, 969. How'd you live to be almost 1,000? He ate one meal, fasted 3 days, and then ate another meal. You eat like that, your body will never have enough toxins to even make you sick. I end up becoming a vegetarian that I feel now at the age of 48 better than I felt at the age of 15. They don't want you to know that they're drugging you, wanting the food not for nutritional value, but because you become addicted. Any foreign substance automatically activates the immune system, which means our bodies, when we eat this kind of food, they are fighting an unnecessary battle. So when the real battles of disease show up, the systems are too worn out by fighting these small battles every day from bad eating that they can't handle a virus when it shows up.
Damn. Dizzy. I assume that's Dizzy Stars. Welcome to Live at 5, everybody. It's Thursday. Have a cheers for Thursday. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Like to start with a good shout out to our Negroes in the chat. Always good to see you. Guys, I got a surprise. We are officially live on Kick. We're taking a break.
That's good. I'm not an activist.
We're taking a break from Facebook today, just for today. Experiment. So everyone say hi to the new Keek family. We are live now on Kick. Kick? It's Kick. This is Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:40. And today's topic, of course,
we're going live at 5. Ooh, ow, we're going live at 5. Yes. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 665. Ooh, that's it.
Today's topic, of course, is fast food and furious, part 1. Vroom vroom nigga. I wanted to talk about fast food. You've seen what I've seen in the headlines and on the news and on TikTok and Instagram and all that shit. You've seen what I've seen. So I just want to talk about what I've seen. And maybe we could come to common ground. I would like to know. I'm trying to figure out, honestly, if it's a hangry thing or a, you're not yourself when you're hungry, when you're hangry. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a combination. I think it's a combination. Pretty much a lot to do with the patience. They don't have patience. Patience. You're ordering food when you're hungry. You don't have the patience. Bad things happen. But I think half of us have been there once or twice ordering shit. And you order when you're hungry, then bad things happen, man. I don't recommend it, but you can't avoid it. It happens. It happens. It's like we turn like something that's supposed to be like a fast food quick meal into some sort of high stake, dangerous environment. I got some clips. I'm going to share some clips. And it should be fast food, convenient, and nice, but that's rarely the case nowadays. Especially at the window, people wilding at the drive-through window. We're talking about nudity. We're talking about brandishing weapons. We're talking about more nudity. We're talking about blatant disrespect, like throwing slushies back at the people in their face and shit like that. And that's just mainly because they maybe they fucked up the order or what have you. But these people, they drive around and they do work. They do sinister work. So just trying to get to the bottom of that. Hopefully tonight we could get to the bottom of that. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:40. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time, by all means,
I wish a nigga would like, subscribe, and share.
let's get some respect on this background. And of course, we got this background where I'm in right here. Look at this. Look where we at. Guys, wait, hold on. I'll walk away. I'll walk away. Okay, that doesn't work because, all right, well, it's Tyrese, and clearly it says Fast and Furious. Fast Food Furious. and furious. Fries are there, chicken's there, live at fives. The whole gang. Guys, the whole gang is there. What up, Cub? All right. We're gonna get into not affirmations today. We're gonna get into some vids for the palate, clear the palate out, and then we're gonna get into some videos about fast food. That's all. Not going to be a long one. I promise you that. Welcome to Live at 5.
We're going live at 5. Ooh, ow, we're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's it. Yo,
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get to some videos. I have videos from Marcella, gratefully, and of course we always got Mark. We got some more videos from Mark. Before I get into that, not to rehash yesterday's show, but I did forget to show you something. As I was talking about the antebellum weddings, I know I rarely bring up yesterday's show on today's show, but I forgot to do it yesterday. So I want to show you something before we get into the other stuff, and then the fun stuff, and then we could get into these art with friends, where we share art from our friends or videos that they found. Vroom, vroom, nigga. All right. I'll find that thing, that disturbing thing, if you would bear with me for a second. I don't know if it's disturbing. You be the judge of that. I just want to share it with you, and then you take from it of what you will. See what we got. Okay. All right. Starting off hot. This is not a show, before we even do any of that, we're doing disclaimers for sure, but I mean, copyright disclaimer for sure. But keep in mind, I am not any sort of race baiter or anything like that. I'm here to simply get us getting along. I would rather us get along than these wild differences that we have that we can't seem to let go. But this one's not about that. Today's episode is about the fast food industry literally trying to kill us both. Anybody could get it. Babies could get it. Old people get it. Everybody can get it. So this is a bit more of a us problem. It's not so much. But of course, you know, like I know, majority of these restaurants are in low income neighborhoods. But I mean, everybody has a McDonald's, but I'm just saying, a lot of these places are in low-income neighborhoods. So it is a bit more damaging to us. You're not going to find a Wawa, you know, Whataburger or whatever, you know, one of them shitty spots in a one of those damn neighborhoods that they say is a good place to raise your kids. You know what I'm talking about. All the houses look the same. You're not going to find a thing in there. I forgot what those are called. But just those communities where all the houses are on top of each other. Down the road, there's a shop for food, but not necessarily a McDonald's or a Checkers or whatever the fuck that they feed us. So, yeah, so it's a bit different. But, yeah, we'll get into a little bit of that today. But like I said, I just wanted to share this because I forgot to show you this yesterday. I spoke too soon. I said, I don't think there was any Black people who celebrated a plantation wedding or anything of that sort. Because I said I looked far and wide and I couldn't find anything. But unfortunately, I did find something. And this is, again, from a long time ago, 5 years ago. I didn't hear about it. No one heard about it. Maybe you have. I haven't. But I'm going to share it with you today. It's one of these things. So this happened. My man insisted on a plantation wedding to his white bride, and the photos are what they are. You know, it's a lot of this, a lot of that shit. This gives me IBS immediately. I want to pop a Tums. You know, there's so many themes. You could do Dracula. You could do space. Space is in. You could do many things. This should be one that's not really available. This shouldn't even be available to purchase. Like, where do you buy slave clothes? I know, probably like some fucking some antebellum store in the South. But I'm like, yo, why even make these clothes? Let alone buy them. They just should be available to buy. Starting off hot. Starting off hot. Can start sweating in a bit, but today's not a show to get angry. Like yesterday, I wasn't that angry, but we went on for a bit, and that's not today's show. But I just wanted to share this. Yeah, my man, he's going all out. He's going all out. What else we got? You do one more. Okay, that's the front one. Then there's that one, and then there's that one where he has the shackles in his hand, holding his straw hat as she looks at him for, I want to say, I don't know, comfort, some sort of solace. I don't even like when people look into to each other's mouths. Like, you know what I mean? What's even that? Like, is this like a communication thing? I don't know. But yeah, I forgot to share this with you yesterday. Not that it needed to be shared, but hey, if it if it bothers me, I'm gonna share it with you.
Oh, you good? You good?
Okay. So I was wrong. There have been black people who have had plantation weddings, and it's just this guy. This guy, he did it. He said he shout outs to 1842, and he said he's no longer a slave to love because he found her. So she broken his chains. She released his chains. I don't know. They paid for that. I just don't think the shirt should be available. Why can I buy shackles that look just like the thing? I mean, I don't. Is that a Halloween costume? Is slavery a Halloween costume? I don't think so. Right? Where can you find those clothes? Disturbing. So yeah, that was my boy. I hate to call him a boy, but yeah. So I take that back just in case somebody wanted to prove me wrong and say, hey man, you said that there was nobody doing no antebellum weddings or whatever, and then whap, there goes one. Shout outs to Poi. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Poi J B V C X Y in the chat. Hi. I hope this is from my new Kick family, because shout outs to Kick, because we in there. We in there. All right, welcome to Live at 5.
We're going live.
I'm going to be doing the art with friends, and then we'll get into the show. That was a good 19 minutes of antebellum chat. That was yesterday's show. But we're not doing that today. Today we are talking about the fast food industry. But first, we're doing art with friends. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:40 or 30 sometimes. All right. I'll be right back. Art with friends coming up now. Check out this art as I disappear. Okay, bye. Pakistan. All right, it's time for Art with Friends. Ladies first. This was a while ago, maybe like earlier today or something like that, but I forgot to check these out. So I won't go to Facebook today. Like I said, we're doing Kick today. We got to get a Kick thing. We're doing Kick today. And we're going to look at a couple of these, and then we'll get into Fast and Furious, Vroom Vroom Nigga. Fast Food Furious. Don't mess up your own title. Vroom Vroom Nigga. Okay. I'm really trying to get that antebellum wedding out of my head. I shouldn't have showed it first. That was kind of stupid. I should have ended the show with that. But at least I started the show with Farrakhan. Balance. Okay, let's get into art. First video. I see it's Russell Brand. I hope he doesn't play any music. He's back, guys. It's new trend. AI generated.
No, that's wrong. Because consent is everything. Oh man, this is a serious issue.
I think these are AI.
It gets better. Massey, you should explain it.
So it's not just about OnlyFans, it's about pornography in general, constantly trying to make things more extreme, as we all know. The thing is, OnlyFans girls have started infiltrating other avenues. I'm on the drumming subreddit on Reddit, and every now and then you see like a girl there just in her bra playing the drums, and then you click through her profile, you find she's got an OnlyFans, but now they're competing with each other, and this new trend with AI is they're putting Down syndrome filters on themselves to promote their OnlyFans. Now, I haven't been on OnlyFans, but I've seen this trend. Who would have thought you could make your own pornography from home and you could make yourself look like you have Down syndrome?
You can't be shocked. We're all on X. I don't know why there's naked women cropping up on my X feed. I don't follow anything that would lead to that, but there are naked women. I have to fight myself, because if I was on a drumming subreddit and all of a sudden there's someone in a bra drumming, that's more interesting to me. That's always more interesting. And then if it's a hot woman with Down, that's such an invasion of inquiry. I can't accommodate it. Can that person consent? Is it right to have sex with people?
What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? Is that real?
I don't have friends. I got family.
I don't like that. I don't even want to comment on that. I don't even want that on my fucking timeline.
Oh! You good? You good?
That's what you guys are into now? That's what you guys are doing? That's what's hot in the streets? That's nasty. Not to say that Down syndrome women are gross, but you know, it's funny. Without naming any names, I had a friend who was totally into like, I wouldn't say like attracted to, in the sense of like dating a person with Down syndrome, but I did have a friend, can't even get it out, who just watched a lot of videos with women with Down syndrome and also missing body parts, like amputees and shit. And I'm like, you know, again, there's something for everybody, and you can't knock anyone's what they're attracted to. But I'm just like, yo, first off, if you never will date one because of their condition, I don't think that I don't know about watching it on the low, like in secrecy or amongst just your close friends is the way. I don't know if that's the way. And also the filters to look handicapped, or I'd not say handicap. I don't know the word. I don't know the word. What's Down syndrome? To look down? I don't know. Whatever. What's up? What's up? Yee. How are you? Welcome to the show. I don't know. I'm not gonna call it Down syndrome, but I mean, like they look down. They look down. So I'll call it what it is. You got who's doing this? TikTok? That's a shame.
I strongly believe that TikTok is a ticking bomb.
That fucked me all the way up. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Woo. Ah! Terrifying stuff. I hate to see the future of pornography go this way. I actually hate to see it. Damn. Okay. Well, this gets. Let's see what we got. I can react accordingly. I'm an adult. I didn't expect. I think I just saw Ja Rule. Was that Ja Rule down there? How did you know? How did you know? Holy shit. Ja Rule is the, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the Fast and Furious soundtrack from the first movie, he produced that album. Him and Murder Inc. produced the entire Fast and Furious 1 album. It's just Ja Rule, Black Child, Murder Inc., Irv Gotti, and Ashanti on the entire thing. That's it. And Tank. You guys remember Tank? Don't forget about Tank. He's also on the Fast and Furious soundtrack. I just found out. I didn't know it was a Ja Rule. It's technically a Ja Rule album. So, what up, cuh? All right, one more video from Marcella, and then we're gonna. Oh my God, she got. How did you know? How did you know? I think I got rid of my white people doing white people things button. That's no bueno. I feel like I'm gonna be needing that tonight, huh? What do you think? Probably. Maybe we could get that back in there on some sort of quick move, you know, not to waste any of your time, not to waste any of my time, but I feel like I'm going to need that button. So I'm going to look for that button. I'm going to add it, and then we could get back to the regular schedule program. Regular.
It's regular. No.
I'll find it. Don't worry. This is not going to take long. You may think a guy like me is not organized. You'll be wrong. Not on time all the time, but not necessarily unorganized. So we're going to get that button back because we're going to need that tonight for sure. Talking about food, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to need that button. But let's see what we got. Uh-oh. Okay, it doesn't look like. All right. 1 second. Love this. Guys, welcome to Live at 5, the only show where I Google shit.
Going live at 5. Ooh,
I'm not frustrated.
We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6:5. Ooh, that's it.
Okay. Bear with me. 1 second. It's all under control. I didn't notice till now. I wouldn't have done this during the show. I didn't notice that I was missing that button. I'm going to need that button. So what should I do now? All right. Well, it looks like that's not going to work. So what I'll do is we'll just forget it for now. That's fine. It's not popping up. So I guess I'll just have to chalk it up. That's all. You chalk it up, guys. Sometimes in life, as I still search for it, sometimes in life you just got to chalk it up. All right, we'll just replace that one. Huh. Maybe this one. Let's see. Okay, I'll be right with you. 1 second, please. Welcome to Live at 5. The only show that starts at 6:40. I love doing this when people enter the chat too. Oh, and this also shout outs to the kick group. Uh-oh. First spam, guys. First spam in the chat. Look at this. First spam. You did it. We got our first spam. We are officially a part of Kick because we got our first spam. All right. As far as the white people button, it looks like that's not going to be it for today, but I do have an alternative button. And we'll just see if this one works. Excuse me. Let's see if this one works. Yeah, I do keep Caucasian buttons. Different ones, not, you know, they're not all the same, but I'm generally confused to why I got rid of that one today, but we'll see. Moving around. Okay, let's see what this one is.
You want me to crawl, white motherfucker?
That'll do. That'll suffice. Okay, second video. Guys, we got our first spam from Kick. We're in. I can't believe, out of all the things, we got Ja Rule. And I gotta wait till the video starts over because it's already playing. But guys, didn't think it was gonna happen, but we got Ja Rule's gyro.
So good. Take one lick, think to you got to have Peters. Papa Cristo, Peters. They got everything. I'm gonna just give you a rundown of some of my favorites. They got tzatziki. Hold on. Octopi tequila. Well, whatever, but it's good. Albolimano soup. Copper pizza. And they got wine too. I'm telling you, come on down to Papa Cristo. You can't even pronounce the food. It's so damn good. Show them what you're working with, Papa. Show them how you do it.
Hey, Papa, hey, where are you? Papa Fish, are you here? Papa Fish, are you here?
Come on down to Papa Cristo's, 2771 West Boulevard, Pico. Or you can call right now and get it delivered. Papa Cristo's. Ooh, make you want to do the dance. Opa! Make you want to slap your mama. Papa Cristo's got the best motherfucking gyros.
Favorite thing.
You ever ate in your life. So good. Take one think to you got to have Peters. Papa Cristo, Peters. They got everything. I'm gonna just give you a rundown of some of my favorites. They got tzatziki. Hold on. Octopi tequila. Well, whatever, but it's good. Albolimano soup. Copper pizza. And they got wine too. I'm telling you, come on down to Papa Cristo. You can't even pronounce the food. It's so damn good. Show them what you're working with, Papa. Show them how you do it.
Hey, Papa, hey, where are you? Papa Fish, are you here? Papa Fish, are you here?
Come on down to Papa Cristo, 2771 West Boulevard, Pico. Or you can call right now and get it delivered. Papa Cristo. Ooh.
I will say this. He does a cha-cha at the end, which is like completely off the genre of the nation of the people that they are. But hey, fuck it, right? I'm sure people from Greece cha-cha too. That was incredible. Thank you for sharing that.
The African-American woman is the backbone of the black family. Really, of the whole American family. I mean, who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was.
Thank you for sharing that. Excellent. I'm gonna take Tyrese doing the. I forgot what that dance was called. I forgot what that dance was called. But I'm gonna take Tyrese hitting that Quan. Maybe it's the Quan. I'm going to take him hitting the Quan over the Grease music for 100, please. I love that video. That's my favorite video. Thank you so much. Didn't know that happened. Shout outs to him. Reaction 100. Absolute. That's the best. All right, that's 2 for 2. We gotta keep it moving. Thank you so much for sharing that. Excellent work. Shout outs to Ja Rule, guys. Look, fate called. I found out that Ja Rule produced pretty much the Fast and Furious movie. You see how the lies spreading? Now he's the director. No, he did the soundtrack. And guys, we got our first spam. He did the soundtrack, and it's okay. You remember that song? I mean, I could hear in the mix that I end up playing later on today. But in that mix, you know, where would I be without my baby? That's on the Fast and Furious soundtrack, guys. And whatever happened to Vita? Where's Vita? I mean, we know where Little Mo is, but does anybody know where Vita is? Okay. Well, leave your answers in the chat. Welcome to Live at 5, where we look for missing artists sometimes.
We're going live at 5.
Thank you for sharing that. Now we're gonna move on to Mark, and then we're getting into the show, guys. Welcome to Live at 5. The only show that starts at 6:45. Today's episode is Fast Food and Furious. Vroom, vroom, nigga. What's in that grease? And why are we going so crazy? I'm going to get to the bottom of it. The bottom of the bag, like where the fries are. Don't do that. All right. We're going to go to Mark, and then we're going to get to it. I promise. This is not going to be a long show. I will not be sitting here for 2 hours like yesterday talking about plantations. Like I don't lost my goddamn mind. Okay. We're gonna go. Love it. So many videos. Shouts to Mark. Let's see what we got. Saw that one. Played that one yesterday. Okay. We got 2. We got one with a cat, which I always appreciate, and one with a dog. Simple as that. That's how we do it. We do one with the cat, one with the dog. All right. Hit me.
It's a soulmate.
It's
better than anyone else. It's someone who makes you a better person. Actually, they don't make you a better person. You do that yourself. Because they inspire.
What's a soulmate?
It's
So this is a video of a man with a dog. Okay. It says the dog doesn't know that he's homeless. I don't know. That's strange. As it to be sweet, but I don't know. I don't feel like animals really give a shit. As long as they have food, I don't know if they care about like 4 walls. I mean, like they probably appreciate it, but it's probably like food first. Their coat will protect them in most elements. So I don't know. But hey, I feel like, honestly, in terrible conditions, that guy's dead. And that dog will live. So don't be too sad. That dog will most likely outlive that homeless man, especially if he's in America. He's already dead. So we love dogs. We hate the homeless. That's just America, baby. That dog will outlive that man, unfortunately. All right. One more video from Mark. That was kind of like, you know what I mean? You know what? This gets a with my 1997 emojis, they're not giving me many options. I'm gonna have to go with heart eyes of a cat. There you go. Speaking of cats, the next video, moving right along. Not Not bad. It's sweet. But again, I don't know if dogs care about houses, keys, and mats. Because they're mostly on the floor. So already, most dogs sleep on the floor. Some people have their dogs in the bed. So I guess if he was a bed dog and he was in the street, he'd probably be pretty pissed about that. All right, fair enough. If I was a bed dog and I turned into a street dog, then yeah, I'll be pissed. But other than that, most animals sleep on the floor. All right, let's check out this video. Last one.
Never seen anything so perfect in my entire life.
Oh my God.
There's not one thing I would change. It's absolutely utterly perfect. Perfectly perfect. I've never seen anything so perfect in my
That's fantastic. They're so silly. Why does she have her mouth open like that? Like a freak. Love it. Still trying to bite through the cone. Love this video. One of my faves. Fave. Love this. Beautiful. Innocent baby. Getting all fixed up. Still playing. Love that. You know, the little things, guys. Little things. Like cats and cones. Makes it all worth it. Makes it all worth it. All right. That was Art with Friends, guys. Thank you. That was all the art I got from my friends. 2 videos each. And then we got to keep it going. We got to keep the pace. It's not going to be a long show. Thank you for checking out Art with Friends. That was Art with Friends.
My dear.
Do mention Arby's and a few things. I mean, we could definitely address those things later on. But first, I want to touching again. Gotta watch these words. I want to address. How about that? Undress. Nah, that's no good. The food. I want to get into the food. I want to get into. I got a few stories. I got some damn techniques to make me stop saying so many times, and some some fun conspiracy theory stuff that you would probably only see on Woke Up. Not to say that I don't believe in it, but first I'll do some rage, and then we'll talk about the rage. Yeah, we'll talk about the rage, and then we'll get into I'm just setting it up. Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about the rage, and then we'll get into the topic at hand. Okay. So, of course, as you know, I mean, you've probably seen the movies, you've seen all the fast food stuff. I just feel like there's something got to be in the grease that's making the people crazy. There was a incident at a Popeyes, which prompted this episode. It disturbed me. It was one of those things where you feel bad for humanity, and it's got to be. And I hate when it's my people, but sometimes it's what it is. What it is. But my thing is like this: is there something wrong with the chicken? And you're like, oh, here you go. Instead of blaming ignorance and yada yada, I'm gonna blame KFC. Well, sure, I will, and Popeyes. I will blame Popeyes because. As the show started, you saw what Farrakhan was saying. He was saying, Nuri Muhammad. He was saying that there's about 40 ingredients inside the chicken sandwich. That's just for Chick-fil-A. God knows. Only God knows. And Mr. Popeyes knows what the hell is in this sandwich. So there was an incident at a Popeyes. And I just want to share this story, not to Again, I'm not a race baiter, but I just, again, if it bothers me, I'm going to share it with you guys. By all means, welcome to Live at 5.
Ish. 6 o'clock.
I wish a nigga subscribe and share.
That's there.
Okay. So I gotta play the damn copyrights. I always forget. I didn't play any clips yet. I did play some clips, but that's okay. I'll do it now. I'll do it live. What we got? We're 46 minutes in. We're doing okay. Do better. You can always do better. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you every time. Every time.
Copyright disclaimer.
Oh, come on,
Under
girl.
section of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a
All right, cool. So I'm gonna share this story, which kind of sparked this episode for me, alongside, of course, you know, the problematic issues that already happen with fast food. Again, all of my videos are old.
¿Ha tenido un accidente?
Oh, not this.
Comuníquese con las oficinas legales de Brandon J. Broderick.
Hold on. I'm trying to get the one without the news.
¿Ha tenido un accidente?
No.
Comuníquese con las oficinas legales de Brandon J.
Hold on. I had it, and it's gone. It's like magic. It's a short clip. Hold on. Bear with me. We're more prepared than this going forward for the rest of the show. I promise you that. Could have sworn. Is it gone? It can't be. Well, okay. I'll find the original video. I don't know what's going on. But hold on. That's crazy. It's gone. Okay, well, the video, this probably might be too hardcore, but whatever. The video just shows a man pulling a gun on two women are for a chicken sandwich. If I just find the new clip, just move on. But it's a short clip of a man pulling a gun on two women for a chicken sandwich. And it's absurd. I'm that I had it and it's gone. You never know what you got. And now they're just giving me the news story. I actually had the video, which is weird. I guess you can find it on your own. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, and then I'll get other stuff. But I had it. You have so many stories. There's so many stories of people robbing each other for food. So it's kind of like, I guess it got lost amongst the other stories that I put, but whatever. We'll just listen to this one and then we'll move on.
Breaking this morning, police are searching for the man who pulled a gun on two Popeyes in Southeast Houston. Our Michelle Choi is there live this morning. Michelle, do we know how this all got started? Brandy, this is one wild story that takes hashtag chicken sandwich wars that's been trending on social media to a whole new level. Now, police tell me this all started just before 9 last night when a group of men and women went inside this Popeyes here looking for that chicken sandwich. When a manager told them they were out, that's when police say one of the guys in the group pulled out a pistol and demanded he get the sandwich. Police say the manager once again told him they were sold out, and that's when they say the group left and took off in a blue SUV. Fortunately, none of the employees were hurt. Now, guys, we've heard a couple versions of this story, including that the group originally started at the drive-thru here at the Popeyes before rushing the employees inside the store. Now, we asked police if that version is true. They say they're looking into it, but they're not sure how accurate it actually is. At last check, they were hoping to go through surveillance footage from inside the store to better ID the suspect. Back to you. Michelle, thank you. Crazy.
All right, so it's like there's multiple cases that people are pulling guns, and specifically just for chicken, which blows my mind. It makes me feel like there's something in the chicken. It must be. It has to be. You don't see anybody getting this aggro over McDonald's. You don't see anybody getting this aggro over Wendy's. It's just it's just the chicken. So I kind of want to focus on mostly the chicken and mostly the fried food, because I feel like that's the stuff that's jamming us up. So, and not just Black people. I feel most people, you guys are Caucasians are also high risk. Obesity, I'm saying it's up for both of us, unfortunately. So, and that's just a result of just poor diet, and they provide too much of mystery food and not enough actual food. So that's the thing. It's the mystery part of the food that's killing us, unfortunately. And there's no sight. There's no end of that in sight. They don't have any plans to start dishing out fresh ingredients for fast food anytime soon. You definitely have to. They're definitely telling you, like, if you get what you pay for or whatever, which that defeats the purpose, because it's supposed to be convenient and healthy. Well, that's what they sell, but that's not what you get. Shout outs to W Dill in the chat. Keek Squad, lock in. Love that. All the way locked in. All the way locked in. You bet. Thank you for your contribution to the chat. Shout outs to the Kick family. The Kick, I gotta stop saying Kick. I'll get it. Shout outs to the Kick family. Shout out to W Dill telling me to lock in several times. I'm locked in. He's also jamming. Little Kirby. Shout outs to Kirby. All right. So we'll get into some rage, some fast food rage, and then we'll get into some science on fast food, and we figure out what's in the sauce. Is it the sauce? Is it the grease? Just have to wait. We have to wait and see. Okay, so sharing screen again. Guys, welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts.
We're we're going live at 5. Ooh, ow, we're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock, we're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. Ooh, that's me. Yo, Vroom nigga, Ja Rule on. Yes, our world is really niggas. They world is really is love is really niggas. What's fucking with me?
All right, let's get to some rage.
On New Tonight, some scary moments caught on video as shots are fired just feet from the door of a Burger King restaurant in College Park. The young man who recorded that video says it all started when a customer complained that their order was taking too long.
Much too long. So just a short time ago, our very own 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn spoke with that young man. Now he's pulling double duty tonight for us, and he's going to bring you that story.
That's crazy.
Big Dog Chino, as he's known on Instagram.
I was on my way to the studio. But I'm like, I'm hungry.
Decided to stop by the home of the Whopper on Old National Highway in College Park.
I got my food fast, and it was already some people waiting on their food.
He says they were waiting outside.
It take too long, you go sit in the car or something? That's what they did.
Until he says they walked inside and confronted the BK staff.
I'm like, they about to fight.
All over a simple order.
You're going crazy. It was really because they took too long with a burger.
With his cell phone in hand.
I didn't know what was about to happen, though. I didn't know that.
You can see right here on the video.
He put it out in line. That's what he did. In line.
Armed with a pistol. At some point, he says the gun was handed off outside, then seconds later, as he walks towards the door. A shot fired, then as he gets closer, you see a guy, pistol drawn, and a couple seconds later...
I thought they got shot. That's crazy, bro. That is not... That's crazy. At Burger King. I've seen a lot of stuff in my life. I've never seen nobody want to do something to somebody over a burger.
Fortunately, no one was hit, even though the shooter was just feet away.
I'm blessed, and I'm thankful for that. I'm glad he was not a good shooter.
Shot, which is great.
You get what I'm saying?
You know, Cody also tells us that right after that shooting, everyone took off running. Cody also reached out to the College Park Police Department today, but they never responded. But the good news, no one here was actually shot.
Shit. We'll just dissect that. Hold on. Oh shit. So, according to my main man, Jay Dilla, what was his name? Jay Diggy said they was rallying at the he said over a burger. He got the gun like this. So I said we weren't wilding over burgers. I beg to defer.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have the internet, it's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet, it be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on linktointernet.com.
Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:40, guys.
We're going live.
Today's topic, of course, is Fast, Food, and Furious. We're going to be talking and dissecting the phenomenon that is I want to call it drive-through rage, some sort of, it's not road rage. It's like, because you're standing in line, but you're angry and you're hungry. We're going to talk about, is it the grease? Is it just bad timing? And also the lack of compassion for those who work at these places, who need you to be on your best behavior, because I've been doing this shit all day. Come on now. Don't be rude.
Oh, you nasty bitch.
Speaking of nasty bitches, this next video features a nasty bitch. Not nothing like those heathens that were busting shots at the McDonald's, but I would say, again, don't, shouts to Cincinnati. Don't, no shouts to Cincinnati. Ill. Cincinnati, no. Absolutely not. Welcome to the show, guys.
Yo, that's racist.
We'll see what's going on in Cincinnati. Never shout out to Ohio. Let's turn this down to 720p because we don't want no problems. Already done. Love it. Get this wide. And then we keep it moving. We've been doing good timing, guys. It's not gonna be a long show, I promise. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:45. Okay. He says lock in, I am locked in. I'm always locked in. I'm so locked in that I don't need any keys. I'm so locked in that I'm in an escape room. All right.
That's also known as an algorithm.
We'll check what's going on in Cincinnati, and then we're going to keep it pushing.
Get the out of here!
So get out and I'll bring you your money.
No! I want it now!
I'm not giving you anything when you're out.
According to the person filming, this drive-thru customer believes she has waited too long for her order. But her tone is rubbing the manager the wrong way.
I'm not giving you anything when you're out. I can assure you.
I'll call the cops on you then. I swear to you stupid
Shit.
According to the...
This is what I be talking about. This is what I be talking about. You can't order food when you're hungry. They're not joking. You're not yourself. Would you ever slap someone for a chicken sandwich? Or some sort of salad? Guys.
I was like standing on the corner drinking 4Bs. I was smoking weed. And so God pursued me though.
Guys, no. Don't slap people at the damn Wendy's. She came around that corner kind of hot. She came around that corner kind of hot. She was like, "You fuck what you heard."
According to the person filming, this drive-thru customer believes she...
Not so good. Hold on. Check. Holy shit. Guys, we're back. I don't know what happened. Wi-Fi just gave out on me. This looks like it's trying to give me a hard time. No problem. We got this. We're under control. We're back. You know,
we're going live at 5.
It's not always going to be smooth. It's not always going to be smooth. Just making sure that we are completely connected. I can't tell. It's looking like we're good. Missing some chat stuff, but that's okay. Okay, we're looking okay. So we'll go back. So I said I got some clips. The Rage, that was the last Rage video. I'm not going to keep playing a whole bunch of those. I mean, you get the gist. They pretty much, there is a new trend. Those videos are old, but there's just a new trend. You can find them on every platform of people just spazzing out on employees that make fast food, and it's unfortunate. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, so next we're gonna get into a thing called toxicosis, which is some of the stuff found in processed food. It fucks with your brain. It's no good. And Kirby's back. Kirby's back double time. It's a lot. It's a lot of W Dill. But I appreciate it. A lot of Kirby's. A lot of food that they have consists of roller coaster, kind of like, I want to say roller coaster spikes in your diet, which is never good. It makes you emotionally triggered at all times. So it kind of like some sort of, it's like a crash when you're supposed to be using the food to get fuel. You end up just using that fuel to fucking crash out. So that's not good. That's no good.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
W Dill in the chat. I don't know. Kick's giving bot vibes, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we do. This might be one episode for Kick. We'll see how we go going forward. All right. I'm gonna share my screen again. We'll get into some facts. Some facts about the evilness that is fast food and how it's completely unnecessary. I understand it's fun to eat, but most things that are fun is definitely not good for you. And also, it should be ate in moderation. It shouldn't be eaten to a point to where it becomes a part of your condition, your human condition, and it shouldn't be a part of your DNA. When you eat it so much, these microscopic little particles that are involved in that grease and in that fast food stay with you like pennies. It just goes into your bloodstream and it becomes part of you. So if you are eating that on a daily basis, that's why you're supposed to eat it every now and again. Keep in mind.
Once again, I'm not an activist. I'm just calling you the shit. You can't stop the shit. You can't stop the shit till you finish the shit. I'm in the shit. Megathon, face bomb, napalm, yeah! This shit will kill you fast.
You're not supposed to eat certain things like that every day, and it shows because it makes you crazy and it fucks you up. It makes you sick. It kills you. It killed the. All right, the guy who did the burger challenge. He ate all them burgers from McDonald's, all them French fries, all those fish sandwiches. He survived. Opened up a chicken spot. Died. It's still in his blood. I was like, you can't eat McDonald's for like a year? Are you crazy? You become half McDonald's.
They're so excited for you to be a part of this experience, the fans. So you want to leave?
You become half McDonald's. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, he passed away. They don't know why. They say cancer. I don't know. It's fucking McDonald's. It's from the McDonald's. He's stacked up. That's like OPing on like nutritious shit, like pills, vitamins. You just popping them for a year straight, and then figure out what happens to your body a year later. You're probably fucked up. Probably a little fucked up. So yeah, rest in peace to that man. The guy who did Super Size Me, directed, starred in Sacrifice. But he was trying to teach us a lesson. In that, we should go check out that documentary. In that documentary, am I sweating? Oh God, it's so gross. In that documentary, he mentions that he sat the damn fries out for like a month and they didn't spoil. That's not good. That's no potato. That's not a potato.
Did that make you feel a certain way? Did that make you?
Potatoes rot instant. Sometimes sooner than you like. They start sprouting. I mean, that's just what potatoes do. But not McDonald's potatoes. They're like Twinkies. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, a lot of consumed McDonald's French fries over the years, and it just stays with you, sticks to your body. Then your body starts to crave it. It's like you're creating a battleground for your body, opposed to like some sort of nutritional utopia. You're making it fight, like Nuri Muhammad said. You're building up your body with antitoxins and anti-nutrients. So anytime you get sick or whatever happens, you have nothing to fight those things because you packed your body with garbage. So yeah, like it's supposed to be every now and again, not every week. Jesus Christ.
You want me to crawl?
Okay. So we'll get into some clips and dips. No more rage. That's enough rage for today. But yeah, people are slapping people. People are shooting people for really, I'm going to say cheap, disgusting food that tastes so good, but it's no good for you. I know it. Your brain is fun because it will make you feel like you're getting energy from this non-food. And it's unfortunate, but there's nothing in there. There's nothing in a lot of that food that's going to help you out. Nothing that's going to help you survive. That's pretty much, if you can guarantee, if you try to survive on that food and make it out alive.
Really and truly, I'm just picking the lesser of the evil.
I've been hearing that a lot.
You will pass. You will perish. WDO telling me to lock in again. So there's a lot of bots and kick. But again, this is 1 week. 1 week of kick. And 1 day of kick. And we'll see how it goes. It's still in beta. So, but yeah, I did fill out an entire sign up and fucking contract. Apparently, this is where it's at. This is where you can earn some coin. Speaking of coin, guys.
You know what's funny?
I wish a nigga would like, subscribe, and share.
Speaking of coin. All right. Let's get into what I would like to believe to be some sort of cult, Satanism. I don't know what you want to call it, but I didn't know it existed. Remember I keep saying that? I was like, oh, these things exist. And you're like, well, yeah, for you, maybe you've seen it, but I haven't. So if you have seen this, please leave your thoughts in the chat. But if not, watch this with me because it's pretty absurd. My word of the day. Okay. We'll get into, now this is a 2-part commercial from KFC that I haven't seen until today. And I'm going to say to you that before I play this video, that me, for one, I don't eat KFC a lot, but at all, barely, but I won't be going back. Everybody says that, but I personally won't be going back.
Yo, that's racist!
It's just some gross stuff happening in this commercial. And it's, it shouldn't be. Instant IBS, guys.
Can I take you over, please? Let's eat to the beat.
Okay. Fast Food and Furious. Shout out to Ja Rule. He directed the entire Fast and Furious series, and also produced it. The Lie is getting more now. He did the whole thing. No, but I'm not lying about the soundtrack for the first movie. He did. Him and Irv Gotti produced that entire album. So then they went on to make 7 more movies. It's kind of dope. I didn't know that. What does he do? Theater mode? You guys want to do theater mode? I don't know. What is it? What's the difference? All right. I think there's a difference. Okay. Let's just blow it up. Let's just do full screen. We don't gotta get fancy. All right. I'm gonna play this clip. Thank you for everyone joining in the chat. This is Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:45.
We're going live.
I wish a nigga like, subscribe and share.
6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6:5.
Ooh, that's all right. So this is a video I found. It doesn't compute with me necessarily. I find it disturbing. And then we'll play it. You make of it what you will, and then we'll take it from there. And then we'll get into some fact stuff, and then we'll wrap it up. We don't have all day. This is not gonna be a long episode. I promise you that. All right, let me play this video, and you let me know what you think. You let me know what you think. So they put a whole man in the gravy and then he came out a chicken. Is the man the chicken? Oh! This second commercial like this. I didn't watch it. You dip the man in the chicken and he comes out. You dip the man in the gravy and he comes out a chicken. Is that right? But he starts as an egg, a golden egg. There's a golden egg, and then you put them in the gravy. Hold on. I gotta see the dip. This is like a cult. This is like a chicken cult. This is what I eat here. Yeah, put them in the gravy, and he comes out of chicken. They dip them. They dip them in the gravy, like a baptized. They baptize them in the gravy. Damn, that's disturbing. I thought that the Down syndrome was bad.
I don't need.
I don't know what this is.
You want me to crawl? White motherfucker.
What are you doing? Put that down.
You want to spit on me and make me crawl?
This is no good for no one. We're not baptizing in the gravy. This red hard chicken too. This shit. For whom? How would this make me buy something from you? It's kind of like a threat. Kind of menacing. It's giving Saw. It's giving some sort of Hereditary, those white women camps where they put the flowers on your head and you give yourself to Cthulhu or some sort of tree. Look at this shit. Some sort of tree god. Now that was the man. He turns into this thing. Why would KFC make this commercial? Whoa, that's intense, dude. Well, I didn't know it ended like that. I didn't see the whole thing. So yeah, so you baptize them in the gravy. They carry them to the water like this, like a suitcase, which is weird, also weird. Carry him like a suitcase into the gravy. He looks terrified, by the way. But little does he know, he's about to get eaten. So this is a cannibalism thing. So KFC is saying, hey, listen, we may or may not be putting humans in gravy and eating them. And if we are, just embrace the chicken. Kind of strange. Kind of strange to put money on this sort of campaign. That hard chicken red is like this shit too. They say they got their arms out and shit. It brings some sort of light to the Arby's myth of them selling human meat. If you want to do stuff like this, if you're allowed to do cult stuff like this and have people praise the egg and the chicken, but we're cool with the chicken being the man, so we're eating the man. Okay, I no longer will be eating at KFC. So it didn't take much. I was already on the brink. I prefer Popeyes anyway, if I'm gonna go that route. So, but yeah, you don't have to show me more than once. And again, if you're gonna eat these things, it's supposed to be sporadic, random, not all the time. So yeah, that commercial sucks. Okay, well, Jesus Christ, nightmare.
Okay, well.
Oh, nightmare fuel that was. I like the Afro beats. Has some sort of like an Afro beats, some sort of Uncle Waffles vibe. But it was all white people dancing the chicken. Okay. Well, that was fun. I got one more clip, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here because this is not going to be a long show. Thank you for joining me. This is Live at 5. The only show starts at 6:45.
We're going live at 5. Ooh, ow, we're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6:5. Ooh, that's it.
All right. Not too many more clips. Didn't know it's going to turn into a clip show. kind of still thinking about that last KFC video. Probably gonna be thinking about that for the rest of my life. And that's the kind of shit that happens, you know. I speaking of Arby's, we're just steamrolling through this, but that's okay. We don't have all night. Speaking of Arby's, shout outs to Ben Rames. I'm well aware that they have passed the franchise on to, I want to say maybe Cedric the Entertainer and the other guy from Blackish. It seems like they have a new commercial. But we all know it's Ben Rames who has the meats.
Submarines, megathons, peace bomb, napalm, this shit will kill you fast.
So this story is fun because they claim people have their own different views and opinion of what happened here. Some people say that she fell in the damn freezer, and some people they're not having that. If you look this story up, you're gonna get very different takes. Some people say she was an employee who got locked in the freezer and she died. But some people were like, nah, dude, that was food. Like that was for tomorrow. That was stock. Neither one I can't prove it. No one can prove it. I looked at multiple videos of people convincing each other that Arby's that they have the meats for sure.
I strongly believe that TikTok is a ticking bomb. Follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcast.
Pretty sure that they have to probably nip this in the bud. You know, they came out with a new sandwich already, I'm sure. But I mean, like, where did this go? Same thing with the yoga mats. You know what I mean? It comes out, they tell us about it. The yoga mats at Subways, where the pedos hang out, where the pedos roam.
That's a good point. Although he is a pedophile. If you only show it to children, they're going to think it's big. Yeah, he is a pedophile. No.
No shout outs to Jarrett, the pedophile. Did he just get out of prison? Or is he still locked up? I haven't checked. We did a show on pedophiles called PPP. Go check it out. It's on YouTube right now and Spotify. Pedophile preacher pimps. We mentioned Jarrett. We mentioned Subways. Poison food. They admitted to it, but yet they still stand with multiple locations. So when a story like this pops up and you tell us that you've put maybe inanimate objects, unedible objects in the food, who's to say if you needed meat, you wouldn't find meat? I always thought that they were mixing the dog food, whatever they mixed with dog food, they were giving to us.
Radar, sonar, laser beams, jets, tanks, submarines, megathons,
I'm not racist. I'm supporting the shit. When you start the shit, you can't stop the shit until you finish the shit. I'm in the shit.
I'm guessing like they was mixing the meat up with the dog food and shit, kibbles and stuff, artificial, like unedible to humans. But if you mix that with a little bit of meat, then you'll get like functional meat, because there's no reason why it doesn't taste like anything you've ever had in your life. But you can't even make it taste like that. And I know they say preservatives and it's their seasoning. My ass. I've had many forms of beef. Hey, yo.
It's a word that some gay man made up.
And I've never had a burger that tastes like McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King. Even cooked the burger on a grill. No Burger King taste. So, I don't know. That's a lot of artificial flavoring in this thing to make it taste like something that it's not then. Why would you have to add so much flavoring if it's just beef? And how'd you get it so thin? All right. Let's play this video. The woman allegedly, hold on. This woman allegedly got locked in the freezer and she froze to death and she died at her job. But like I always say, at least you died doing what you love, making Arby sandwiches.
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
Don't fucking judge me. What do you do? Stream?
The unthinkable happens on the clock at an Arby's restaurant in New Iberia on 1120 East Admiral Doyle Drive. Investigators confirming in the early morning hours that employees stumbled upon a lifeless body inside the restaurant's walk-in freezer.
Approximately 6:20 this afternoon, Iberia Police Department received a call of an individual possibly deceased inside a freezer in a local restaurant. Our patrol units arrived on scene and located a female individual deceased inside the freezer.
It leaves one to imagine the unthinkable, but New Iberia Captain Leland Laster tells me preliminary evidence recovered points to no foul play.
A situation like this is just unusual. We're just taking precautions during the investigation. We pretty much have completed processing the crime scene. Say a preliminary investigation, nothing set in stone yet. This does not seem like a homicide. It seems like an accident.
An accident that hasn't been confirmed yet. Captain Laster says photographs and a series of interviews have already been conducted from several Arby staff members, with more on the way.
We're going to re-examine all the evidence probably tomorrow. They're going to conduct an autopsy to give us the cause of death and manner of death. So there's a few more steps we have to take before a determination gets made.
So that's a bit much. So they say that it's not even. I'm not saying this. They said that. They said it's not canon that the woman was an accident. They don't know if it was an accident or not. So that leaves people going. That's not. You can't leave it like that. You got to follow that up. Where's the family or something? Maybe I'll look it up. But you can't just be like, oh well, some people just fall into the freezer sometime, dog. Like we'll never mix up the meat. I mean, you think that's what? I mean, if that's what you're thinking, no foul play. So just throw that out. I don't know. You can't leave things like that open to the public to decide whether or not that woman died in that freezer or she is the food. I mean, where do you think we are? Where are we at right now? Anything is possible, guys. Anything. One more. Now, again, this is 2 for 2. I wouldn't have brought up Arby's. My wife told me to bring up Arby's because she put me on the game about these niggas possibly doing cannibalism. And then why, when I looked this up, I cannot find non-cannibalistic stories about Arby's.
For the what do what to the what? Speak English, sweetheart.
We don't have an Arby's where I'm at, so I don't eat there often. I've ate there once. Mid. Nothing to brag about. Dare I say this? The commercial is better than the food. Yeah, the commercial is better than the food. I would rather watch an Arby's commercial than eat an Arby's sandwich.
You know where that came? That came from me. That came from me. It was my doing.
One of the main things I was going to do today was show that antebellum photo in the beginning and just talk about food. It's close to my heart. As a cook, chef, if you will, not certified, but a certified G. Certified G in the kitchen. I take disrespect to food and harm done to innocent person looking just to get us the nutrition on. I find it like really personal. I feel like it's kind of like a ill nurse, the people who have sex with those patients who are like passed out and shit, you're taking an oath to take care of someone, and then you're misusing that trust to harm someone. And that's kind of what you do in the food business. If you are, I'm not even talking about the cook. Listen, they get the food and they have to cook the food. I'm just talking about the people, the corporation who produces that food that they have to keep recooking and serving to us.
This is me right here, all day, every day.
Those corporations who don't ever touch that food, this goes to you.
You're a fucking pig.
We're already too stressed out to work out like we want to. No, everybody wants to have abs. We're too stressed out to work, so we don't really need any help from corporations giving us garbage food to even dwindle down the mid-success that we of the greens and all the mild exercise that we do. We don't need anything like helping us break down the muscle mass that we built, casually. We don't need help. So it's a shame that they are designed, a lot of these corporations are designed to just fuck your body up, and they just get bread,
I don't have friends. I got family.
And not, see what I did, bread? Guys, if you like what you're hearing, please.
I wish a nigga
would like, subscribe, and share.
Donations at Negro's Cash App is there. If it looks like a breakdown, don't just sit there and watch it. Do something about it. Donate. Do what you can. So again, I'm digging into crates and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's got to be the last Arby story. But it's not, guys. It's not the last Arby story. And I don't think it'll ever be. And that's saying something. So this story is something else. Again, this is old. It's old, but it's real. And lady found a fucking finger in a damn thing. So my thing is like this. So if that lady was in the freezer and we're finding fingers in Arby's food, could it be that they are possibly, maybe just as maybe a hypothetical, serving humans occasionally, maybe like just for emergencies only? How would you know if it's shredded, dude? All right. It's probably a shredded dude. All right. Shredded. All right. Whatever. That was double entendre. Only 11.5, guys. You get double entendres. They're serving shredded dudes.
We're going live at 5. Ooh, ow, we're going.
Come on. Shredded dudes.
Well, you may want to leave the room if you're getting ready for a late night snack. Arby's is apologizing to a Jackson teenager after he found something unexpected in his roast beef sandwich, a piece of a finger. An employee cut it off on a meat slicer last week, and he didn't tell anyone. Now, Arby's has since apologized, saying it is an
confirmed finger from the slicer, or maybe just a finger from the freezer. That's what I'm talking about. You can't have two stories with people in humans in your food. One yoga mat, I'm done. I haven't ate Subway since that story. Then here we are. Finger. Then the follow-up, an entire body. I'm good on Arby's, bro. You don't even have to eat this shit, though. You can make this sandwich yourself. They put like a whole bunch of stacks of humans, possibly. But they put a stack of meat and then like a sauce and then 2 pieces of bread. That's Arby's, baby. That's it. You can make an Arby's sandwich. It's not complex. That was like when I first had it, which I probably am some sort of certified cannibalist because I tried a GD food, which I should have never. You go with your gut. Go with your gut. Go with your. Oh man, puns on puns.
You want me to crawl, white motherfucker?
You can't trust the food that they're putting out there, and you got to be on your own shit. So personally, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna. I just want to try it because we went to the South. Me and my wife went to the South, and we had to try it. And I'm just like, yo, let's just see what it is. And it's not it. It's not it. It's not even as fun as like Waffle House, which was also mid. Not my favorite. Never. I'll never go back.
Go back to my home country. You can get reconnected with your roots. Yeah, go back.
There better not be any Spanish there, okay? Especially coming from your unemployed ass mouth.
I don't need.
Listen.
We're going live.
Don't serve humans, dude. That's no good. It's no good.
An isolated and unfortunate incident, the risk of getting an infection from chewing human flesh is low. That's according to doctors.
Says who? Says who? Immediately you regurgitate a human body. What are you talking about? Get that sick if you eat human. You would say that. What a freak thing to say. Statistics show cannibalism doesn't get you that sick. I fucking hate the news. Why would you even close the story like that? Well, look, if anything, push comes to shove, he'll be all right. No, don't eat other humans. That's like rule number 1, right? Jesus Christ. It probably wasn't that bad.
It's twisted. Somebody did that thing to somebody else. That somebody maybe has. It's crazy.
Don't eat humans. Don't even try it. He said maybe, but at least you won't get sick. Says whom? How would you even know that? Who tested that? Some freak. I will judge. I don't like to judge on this show, but if you're eating humans, you're out. I mean, what are you doing? That's got to be rule number 1 of like humanity. Humanity's law. Don't eat other humans. Got it. You know what I'm saying? Note it. Don't don't put humans in the freezer. Sure. Easier said than done. So I mean, like, what's the word? Arby's. Why you got so many cannibal stories? It's not appetizing. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm out. I'll never eat there ever again. Fool me once, Arby's. She's a weed. All right, so we're gonna get into just some. There's a word that I think I messed up earlier. It's called toxitins. I'll get it. Do you remember that time I played that chicken video and they put that guy in the gravy and then they pulled his body out and then he was a chicken and then they consumed him? That was crazy. This is my last video of the night and I'm getting the hell out of here. Thank you for joining me. This is Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:45. This will not be a 2-parter, unlike the series. Check out. What I want. And then this one, we got the whole gang. I'll move out of the way so you can see it. Oh, let's get. We'll watch the silver. Watch the silver. All right. Well, we just have to go backwards. All right. There we go. We'll just go. All right. We'll go. There we go. Fast Food and Furious. Crying Tyrese. No problem. No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so we're gonna get into the last story. Just a breakdown of what the fast food does to your brain, and just what it does. your brain is the only the muscle that needs to be protected a lot of the time when it comes to, I'm talking about brash decisions. So it's the brain that's attacked first, I feel, and then that leads to the irrational decisions that people make, like pulling out guns or slapping people in the face because the food was late, because you don't want to fucking buy an air fryer or a deep fryer or whatever. The money you spend on the fast food, just buy a deep fryer. You could just make it yourself. I don't know. I know it's like I don't have the no. You do have the money. If you eat fast food every day or every week, you have the money to buy a deep fryer. They're not expensive as you think, guys. They're affordable now. Okay, get yourself an air fryer. Get your fucking rice cooker. You know what I mean? You could live. You could eat and live. It's a possibility. There is food designed that we could just, it's like to help us stick around, but it's up to the consumer, right? All right. Last video of the night. Thank you for joining us. Live at 5, the only show that stops in about 20 minutes. And then that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm just trying to pinpoint my stuff. Sorry I didn't get that video of the woman with them pulling the gun, but I probably don't even want to show you that because it's terrifying. But you could look for it yourself if you want to see that sort of thing. It traumatized me. It sparked creativity to make me want to make this episode. So maybe it'll spark something in you. But it's terrifying. It's pretty much just a man goes up to two black women in a car, pretends to be friendly, says, "Oh, you guys got the last chicken sandwiches? That's so crazy. It's unheard of." And they're like, "Yeah, we good. We got it." And then he pulls out a gun and steals it from them. He films it, puts it on the internet. So as they scream, he's like, "I don't want your purse. I want your sandwich." So yeah, that sounds like a zombie, right? And as they say, like Nur Muhammad said, if there's like 70 ingredients inside one sandwich, God knows what you're eating. So like I say, it stays in you. Rest in peace, supersize me. It stays in you, and then who knows, you turn to a zombie.
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
Submarines, megathons, peace bomb, napalm, yeah! This shit will kill you fast.
Wait a little bit.
Hold on. How dare you?
Spending my money. No,
Don't you dare.
Listing your vacation rentals on Booking.com.
That's fair. I did go backwards. That's fair. That wasn't on them. That's on me. Whatever. It's never gonna happen. Maybe. Totally took me out of where I was. Respect that. I respect that. Don't know why I did that, but I respect it. Trying to get to the last clip. Almost there. Oh, please subscribe, guys. Hey.
I wish a nigga
would like, subscribe,
follow
and
us on
share.
Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
Kind of just knocked down the playlist, but it's all good. We're back. I'm going to play the attack on the. Make me feel like I'm unprofessional. It's all good. Thank you for joining me, guys. I'm gonna do another show tomorrow. Something totally different. It's probably Friday. It's probably time to go to X. Probably X gonna give it to you, most likely. Got a lot of shit to cover. A lot of stuff happening, i.e. Kanye West. Something's going on with a lot of things, and I can't wait. We'll get into that tomorrow probably, because I think I have a date this week. So I won't be streaming on Saturday or something like that. It is the 31st, so I have plans. So yeah, probably just do an escalation tomorrow. So now bring out all the things that I would get off my chest that I've been saving to share with you on this channel. And with our new family from Kick. Shout outs to Kick. We'll see how this goes today. And we'll add them to the thing. And if not, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. All right. Going to share my screen, guys. Thanks for joining me live at 5. Last clip of the night. The only show that starts at 6:45.
We're going back to 5.
All right. You don't have to play the whole thing. Thanks for joining me. Always a pleasure. He's already started. Let's start over. Clyde. Jeff. It looks like a Jeff. Brian, you're gonna have to start over. All right, we'll just start at fast food addicting, and then we'll ease our way into, the effects it has on the brain. Okay, thanks for joining me. It's Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:45.
Does that make you feel a certain way?
I don't need.
We're going live at 5.
Irritant as well.
We're going
And we'll
live.
go over that a little more
Yes.
later, a little bit
6
more
o'clock.
later.
We're going live at 6 o'clock.
We talk cause disease and cause heart disease from the diet. We damage the brain. Sometimes the brain is the first organ to experience symptoms. Even 2 servings a week of commercial baked goods or fast food doubles the lifetime risk of depression, right? And do people in America consume 2 servings a week of commercial baked goods like bagels and chocolate chip cookies and pizza, or fast food like French fries and burgers? And if they're eating 2 servings a week, they're eating 15 servings a week, right? So what I'm saying here is not only is our risk of depression gone up 5,000, but it used to be 1 in 500 people, now it's 1 in 5 people. So we're talking about not only is our population affecting brain overall cognition and brain function, global brain function, but our whole population, or almost our whole population, has become relatively dysthymic. Dysthymia means that you're not really depressed, you can't get out of bed and in pain, but you're really not excited about life. Your life is very flat, unappealing. You don't really, not waking with a passion and joy of living every day with a purpose. You kind of just have to go to work to make some money so you can go imbibe in your therapeutic addictive substance for the brain, either alcohol or snorting or eating pizza or fast foods or greasy food or commercial baked goods. You just live so you can supply the brain with its overly stimulating addictive substances. So your life becomes relatively narrow, and the brain under attack. So we're going into all the way the brain is attacked. It alters its brain structure. We talked about the buildup dopamine and sensitivity, right? So now you become desirous of more dopamine. It leads to impulsive behavior, impulsive eating, where you want instant gratification. Even though it lasts for a minute, you keep desiring that instant gratification, even though it's self-destructive. And you're continuing to damage neurons, and you have decreased neuroplasticity, which means you lose the ability for highly creative thought. So now the inventor in you, the artist in you, the creative part of your brain is somewhat limited, and actually your brain starts to become more narrowly focused and actually becomes more irritable, more easily angered, more confused, more subject to false thinking and irrational thinking, right? So, and of course, we know that children in the highest quintile of candy consumption in the first 10 years of life have a 60% chance of being arrested.
Just kind of nipped that in the bud, kind of just said that, kind of like the whole thing. Kind of like he said the whole thing, like when the food that you're eating off top makes you depressed if you consume it every day. But on top of the depression, it adds a layer of confusion on your frontal lobe, which might make you want to slap someone. Something you won't normally do. Like, you get asked those people who harm those people when the last time they had a fight. It's like, I don't know. I don't really fight like that. But that bitch deserved it or whatever, So it's kind of like something triggers the frontal lobe, like he just said, which makes you, I guess, not yourself. You're not yourself. So it definitely, like he said, it definitely has something to do with the food. It's not a myth. Not as much as Arby's is no longer a myth to me. There's so much footage of Arby people talking about them damn meats, and you would think it's because of the commercial. That's the gas, but there's too many stories of their cannibalism stuff and humans involved. So you can't do both. I'll take the conspiracy theory over just Arby's just has fresh roast beef. Fuck that. I take the latter. No, actually.
Really and truly, I'm just picking the lesser of the evil.
I've been hearing that a lot.
YouTube.
Of course. Odd Negroes on Spotify. Wait, is what? Say it again. Odd Negroes?
ODD, Odd Negroes.
Oh, Odd Negroes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go online at Odd Negroes with a Z.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to follow you guys.
It was nice speaking with you.
Thank you so much.
That's Marcella.
For a drug-related offense or a violent crime by the time they're 35 years old. In other words, and nothing correlates as well with criminality as does junk food consumption and candy consumption in childhood. So we damage the brain, and it affects, and people become more aggressive and make poor decisions in life. And I'm saying here that candy and sugar and junk food is the gateway drug to alcohol and more serious drug use, right? Because it starts to train the body and the brain to live for its instantaneous and impulsive stimulation, right? So you got to be crazy to eat fast food and junk food because it's highly self-destructive to your globally functioning brain and your ability to have memory and have a happy life. And so you got to be insane to eat fast food or junk food. But of course, that's the society in which we live in today, right? So reviewing some of this slide about hunger here, and there's a few different concepts of hunger. It has to do with the feeling of whether you...
Like Nuri Muhammad was saying that when it comes to the fasting, he was like, the guy was like 90, the oldest man lived to be 939 years old, and that's inside of the Quran. So yeah, if someone in the Quran, hold on, I gotta say my love is coming. I'll be right with you. We're gonna take a brief break. A beef break, guys. Beef break, more puns. Meat puns. We're gonna take a beef break, and I'm gonna come back and we'll wrap this up. It's not gonna be a long night. Thank you for joining me. It's Live at 5. The only show that starts at 6:45.
We're going live.
Don't forget that video with those people holding that chicken over your head. Don't ever forget that. Go to sleep with that in your memory, like I will. Suffer like me. All right, I'll be back. Taking a beef break, and I'm gonna play that jingle one more time for the last time ever, because this is not gonna be a sequel like the movies that Ja Rule directed. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Live at 5. If you like what you're hearing, you know what to do.
I wish your
If you want that song, it's called the fast food song. It's, British, whatever that means. It's a British fast food song. It's fantastic. It's very catchy. I just slowed it down, but normal shit. Shouts to Mano. I'm not even gonna pretend. It's Mano Steros. Probably fucked that up. But thank you for joining me. You've probably been in the chat for a little bit. And I think that's man. Still, let's go to the profile. What do we got? Hi. We'll just say hi. Shout out to the chat. Thank you for joining me. You could be anywhere else in the world, like they say.
We're going live at
I wish a nigga.
Like, subscribe and share. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 665. Ooh, that's it.
So we'll get into a little bit more of the brain stuff, and then we're just gonna wrap it up. I just want him to talk about where the true hunger comes from. Are you even hungry? And the actions that take place, that follow those, I want to say, these are actions that are happening that you can't control at this point. So it's not up to you. That's what he said. Once your frontal lobe and everything feels like it's being attacked, you just go into self-defense. And self-defense would be slapping a person because the food was late, or maybe yelling at someone because they're taking too long on the line. Now you want to put hands on people, but you're not. That's not even your character. But you don't know why you're doing that. It's because of the food, majority of the time. So we're getting to some more frontal lobe stuff. And then we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for joining me, guys. Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:45. We get into the glucose curve, the detox, the catabolic, and also the gluconeogenesis, which we all know what that means. But I'll let him explain it.
We're satiated without becoming full. We don't want to have to eat till we're full to feel satisfied. If we have to stretch the stomach out to eat till we feel, and we've eaten. And if we need to feel full by stretching it, if we need to eat to fullness, then we're a food addict. Because if we have the normal signals of having to eat to fullness or to pain or to discomfort. Now, true hunger is a feeling of sensation in the upper chest and lower neck, right in this area of each body. But what happens is people are all chronically overeating. Why should they ever feel hungry? They have 40 pounds of extra fat on the body. Why should they ever feel hungry? They have a reserve of food right on their body. But real hunger protects our lean body mass from becoming too low. And we get hungry when there's a need for calories, feel right over here. But what happens is, and we have to recognize this if we're going to have these potent strategies to lose weight, we have to recognize and understand the difference between true hunger and what I call toxic hunger, or this artificial hunger.
Now, toxic hunger would be artificial food. I didn't want to get into so much about losing weight. It's just not a bad thing about diet. It was mostly about brain stuff. So I'll just skim through this. Feel free. It's fast food depression and brain function on the decline. It is a doctor's thesis on the effects on fast food. But I just wanted to get into the we all know what toxic hunger is. That's kind of like snacking, things of that nature. We all try to work on that. But he talks about the effects on that. I just want to talk about the green stuff, and then we're going to wrap this up. Sorry, Doc.
Person instinctually to feel true hunger, which takes some time. And I'm reiterating this concept that when we eat healthfully, right, and we have this assortment of fibers, particularly the assortment of fibers from raw vegetables and cooked beans and cooked mushrooms, from those four foods, we support the growth of the aryl hydrocarbon receptor, which then builds a robust connection of interepithelial lymphocytes behind the villi and the small intestines and covers the overcoating of the villi with the microbiome. So this has the effect to most normally create a normal appetite, to create a slow excursion of food into the bloodstream, making us feel sustained with less calories between meal, and also to enable a highly functioning immune system, because the small intestinal brush border with its with its intraepithelial lymphoid tissue underlying it are the defenders at the gates of the castle, our first line of defense against virus. Preventing inflammation in the gut is critically important, and we do that by eating healthy food. So here,
you are upset about that. We turn into babies at this point, because not only he's saying that you're not hungry, but you're just irritable because you have inflammation from, if you have a fast food diet. I'm saying if you are one of those people who eat fast food more than you should, you probably are enraged a lot more than your average human, because you're filled with these ingredients that are designed to make you that enraged. So you got to cut back. That's the end game of that. It's just one of those things where it's designed to be a comfort food, in the sense where it doesn't really do anything for your actual body, though. You don't confuse fast food with comfort food. That's the problem. Because all these places are owned by corporations who do not look to your best interests ever. So if you keep that in the back of your mind, and also keep that chicken video in the back of your mind, you realize that there's a difference between hangry and hostile. Okay, so you got to dial that back. These people are just trying to work. We could probably just work on regulating our emotions. Like I said earlier, just don't really don't go food shopping, or try not to, or purchase food when you're hungry, because you're probably making bad decisions. And when you go to one of these establishments, your main goal, besides your own personal purchase, should be, how do I make this person who's working at this job, for people like me, because you're in that establishment, how do I make this person's job as smooth as possible, right? Project, so there's no mistakes, right? You don't want no mistakes, so project. Don't give attitude. Don't give attitude because you're hangry or hostile. So project, say exactly what you want. Now, anything that happens after that, that's you can't do anything about that. So, but you did your part. As long as you do your part, those two things, everything should work out. It should work out. As long as you just project. Because a lot of y'all be beyond the counter, and then they come out with the wrong thing, and now you want to shoot people. All right. The world is speeding toward a future where the food we eat fuels more than just our hunger. It's feeding our frustration as well. But here's the real question. Is fast food a symptom of something bigger, a society built for speed that's burning itself out? Slow down, chew carefully, and maybe, just maybe, we could dodge the next fry-fueled fiasco. Put that together. Fried fuel fiasco. You like that? Whatever. Look, if Charlamagne the Guy could have a closing.
That's a good point. Although he is a pedophile. If you only show it to children.
If he can have a closing, I can have a closing. All right, this has been Live at 5. I hope you enjoyed the clips. Be sure to, I'll play the Nuri Muhammad on my way out. Thank you for joining me again today. I'll be back tomorrow with another topic. We may do something, maybe do some X. Maybe do some X tomorrow. It's looking good. It's looking like an X day. We might get that going. And if that's the case, I hope you join me for that too. Because that's just gossip, baby. We're just gonna be gossiping, talking about probably Kanye West and all this other shit that's going on. We'll probably do some music release and some new music drop. We'll probably get into that. And yeah, that'll be it for tomorrow. We'll have like a funky fresh Friday.
We're winning. You see what's going on. So whatever you can do to help financially would be fantastic, because we have to beat it. If it's $5 or $10 or $100, whatever you can do.
All right. Thank you for joining me. I've been your host, IranTHAT'S. Please put some respect. Then you got this background. Clearly the whole gang's here. Clearly the French fries are fresh. The chicken's there. The burger's there. Tyrese is crying. It's kind of how I feel watching that chicken video. Never eating at KFC ever again or Arby's, no matter what Vin Rains tells me. But yes, I want to prevent less people being attacked at the drive-thru because it's grimy. It's fucking grimy. So just stop doing that. It's a hard job. It's not easy. It's coming from a place of love. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to love yourselves and we love you back. I've been your host, IranTHAT'S. I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to play us out. Now, actually, Ja Rule's going to play us out. And I'll see you soon. No, actually, Nuri Muhammad's going to play us out. All right. Bye-bye. Don't forget, like I said, love yourselves and we love you back. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me.
I said McDevils, everybody was like, ha, ha, ha. I said Taco Hill, ha, ha, ha. White Casket instead of White Castle, ha, ha, ha. So I went and looked up Popeye's chicken sandwich. Come to find out, they have over 40 ingredients in the Popeye's chicken sandwich. 32 of them were man-made chemicals. And I said, well, let's see what Chick-fil-A has. Well, black people got an emotional attachment to this Chick-fil-A spot. So when I said Chick-fil-A, over 50 chemicals in the chicken sandwich, over 40 of them were man-made chemicals. I said, so hell, this is a dope sandwich. So they really are flipping birds over there. Inside of beef, there were 21 drugs pumped into cows that were harmful to the human body. This was in the 60s. Because these drugs are in the meat, that you become addicted to it. I even was told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And they were trying to get you to buy the cereal that they was producing. We find ourselves suffering from illness and sickness unnecessarily. The oldest man in the scriptures named Methuselah, 969. How'd you live to be almost 1,000? He ate one meal, fasted 3 days, and then ate another meal. You eat like that, your body will never have enough toxins to even make you sick. I end up becoming a vegetarian that I feel now at the age of 48 better than I felt at the age of 15. They don't want you to know that they're drugging you, wanting the food not for nutritional value, but because you become addicted. Any foreign substance automatically activates the immune system, which means our bodies, when we eat this kind of food, they are fighting an unnecessary battle. So when the real battles of disease show up, the systems are too worn out by fighting these small battles every day from bad eating that they can't handle a virus when it shows up.